Hey everyone, it's Bernice, aka Kanyaflybug, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. Please take this time to like, share, and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. So, for this video, I need to moisturize my hair, and it's due. So, I'm going to change up my hairstyle a little bit since I've been rocking this pretty much all week, and like my hair is still soft, but it's a little bit dry, so I'm going to moisturize it and just make it into like an afro. Hopefully I don't come out looking like a clown, but you know, we'll see. Again, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell button so you don't miss any more of my content. So let's get it. All right, so let me take these off because I don't want moisturizer on my glasses. Anyway, so let me just make sure that you guys can see me. Okay, I think that's a little better. All right, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna do it in like small parts and just moisturize and, oh, I didn't actually bring a clip with me. Ah, I give you. Okay. Damn it, I need a clip. All right, so I got my little clippies. So today I'm going to be using my hair moisturizer. I might even use it up. Blah, blah, blah. And my friend from the past, my good friend from my friend Sarah, my little butter. I haven't used it since we moved, so I haven't even used that much of it because a little bit goes a long way. So I remember that smell. I love that smell. You did good, girl. You did good. Anyway, so I will be using those two. So let's get into it. So. I've been watching, I'm trying to catch up on my Empire. Finished watching that damn show. And I'm trying to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale. That show is, oh, God. For any of you who have, like, sorry, spoiler alert, like, she's, like, the main character's, like, pregnant, and she's, like in labor now. I'm like, escape, please, get out of there. Please, don't, oh, God. It better, all I'm saying is it better be a happy ending. I'm gonna be mad if, you know, the moral of the story is that it goes back into like a full authoritarian like government, like with, you know, including Canada and all that stuff. If they like get into that like frame of mind, no, 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 I will be pretty perturbed. I'm hoping that I'll still have a little bit of curl. I keep forgetting how thick this is. Yeah. I love that smell. I don't know what the ingredient, which ingredient that is. Because in mine, I use, oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Because, you know, mine's is similar. One of the ingredients that I put in my bees butter, I'm actually probably going to take it out or not add as much to it because I do like my butters like really thick and like that. And, you know, so yeah, I'm probably going to lessen that by a whole lot or just take it out because, I mean, no. It's not going to be much of an afro, I mean, unless it dries or until it dries and then it'll poof out some more. But just need just to do a little bit at a time. And since I have almost an hour before I have to leave, it should be almost dry by the time I have to go. Just so I can get it out of my way. Just twist it so I can get it out of my way for now. And then untwist it when I'm done. See, the rose water that I did for myself, it's not as red in color as my sample boxes because I think I used more roses in the water, which is what I wanted because I wanted the color. without having to add color or anything. So we did. Um, and did you guys hear that they made Juneteenth a national holiday or federal holiday now? I'm like, yay! About damn time. So is that time and a half? No. It should be time and a half, but I mean, I usually try and celebrate Juneteenth. And Matt was talking about, yeah, I'm gonna make you dinner for Juneteenth. And then he was talking about, hey, do we have orzo? And I was like, for what? And he was like, well, I'm gonna make you that for Juneteenth. I'm like, orzo is pasta. I'm not saying that that's black people don't eat pasta. That's not what I'm saying. But that's not really like a black food. If you're gonna do like a meal for Juneteenth, it needs to be like Negro food. And he was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna go get you some fried chicken. I'm like, why don't you just make fried chicken? Why are you going to get it? He's like, yeah. He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, if you're gonna do fried chicken, you gotta do yams and collard greens. And he's like, I'll get you a watermelon. I was like, mm-hmm. You know it. That is one stereotype about black people that is true for me. Chicken and watermelon. Chicken and watermelon. Chicken and watermelon. I love me some chicken and watermelon. Not every day, obviously, but I could eat watermelon every day. Actually, I could. Chicken, I guess it depends. I probably could if I had to, but I do like meat. Then I have a friend who I sent the samples to, and so I mean, she cut her hair off a few years ago, 2 years ago, and her hair's pretty long. But she was like, she called me because she was like, what do I use first? And I was like, well, the Prepoo. And she was like, how long do I leave that in for? And I said, well, for however long that you want. But I on the ingredients list that I sent with everybody, I sent it in the order of how you use the stuff. I didn't actually write that in there, and I probably should have. That might have confused some people. But she was like, yeah, I've never used Prepoo before. So I was like, oh, crap. My niece has never used Prepoo before either, and she's been natural longer than I have. And I'm like, she's the one that was like, you should go natural, B. And I was like, okay. Well, at first I was like, and then Matt was like, yeah, you would look pretty cute, like with short hair. And I'm like, I got a big ass head though. And he was like, no, you got a pretty head. I'm like, you're just weird, because he likes short hair. He's like, yeah, you should cut your hair again. I'm like, nope, not doing it. Unless I get, God forbid I get cancer or something and my hair falls out. Yeah, I won't be having short hair again. Unless I damage it in some way and I have to cut it off in order to grow it back properly or something. Yeah, no. I actually got a notification that I need to get a trim, and I'm like, dang it, I don't want to trim yet. I think when I trimmed the last time, I don't think I trimmed on time. So I don't want to trim again. I think the last time I trimmed was right before we moved, which was in March, February, something like that. So maybe I am due for a trim, but I don't want to trim. I don't want to trim right now. I mean, I have a few fairy knots, but I don't think I have a lot. So, and I take care of the fairy knots when I get them. So, don't do that. No, don't do that. Anyway, so she called me, and um, um, she was putting in the Prepoo on the phone with me, or on WhatsApp and and I was like telling her like how to twist up her hair. I mean, she knew how to do it, but I was like, just make sure that you like when you get to the ends, just twist it and twist it and twist it until it looks like a little piggy tail. And she was like that, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And she was like, oh. So then I messaged her or called her again, but she didn't answer because I think she was in the shower or something. And then she texted me back and was like, yeah, I'm just now getting out of the shower. And it was like 11 p.m. my time. And she's like in New York, so I'm like, I know it was like 1 something there. So I was like, damn. But, that's how it be. And I've gotten a lot of good reviews so far on stuff, so I'm pretty excited about that. she was like, well, when she got it because of the heat, and I should have put that as a disclaimer as well, um, because this was a prime example of what I was afraid of, that because it's been so hot here that it was just sitting in someone's truck and melting. So when she got it, like all the everything had kind of like melted a little bit. And I mean, I'm not too worried about the bees butter because it's oil. It's just oil. But she was like, "Oh my God, are all the products supposed to be watery?" I was like, "No." And so she said that she put it when she put it by like the cooler or something, and um, everything started to thicken up. And I said, "Yeah, well, just make sure you shake it really well, because I mean, some of them may separate due to like temperature anyway. So and because here in Denver it's hot, and or Colorado it's dry and just hot. So that's going to affect how it is. So if it's not kept in like a cool place, then it'll melt. Especially like the bees butter. So um, she said, I mean, she shook it up and she took the stuff out and she was like, "Oh, okay, it hardened up again. So is this what it's supposed to look like?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, kind of. It's supposed to look whipped, but Um, so she was like, "Oh, okay." So I actually need to like talk to her again today and like get her feedback since I'm sure she tried it all. She was like, "I was just waiting for it so I could do my hair." I was like, "Yay!" I need to get in touch with Sarah. I need to get in touch with like um, like some of my other cousins. Um, I'll see my niece today because she bought some. I don't know if she's used it yet, but I'll find out when I see her today. And then my cousin, I was talking to my other cousin, well, my cousin's wife, which is still, my cousin. Um, and I was telling her about the product. She was like, "Wow." And she was like, "I didn't know you were like doing hair products." I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I'll give it a try." I was like, "Really?" I was gonna ask her sister because like we're friends on Facebook, and I was like, "Yeah, she's not really on Facebook anymore." And she was like, "Yeah, she's not on Facebook, so I guess she deleted her account or something. I don't know." But she was like, "Yeah, I'll get one for her too." I was like, "Really? Cool." So I sent her an invoice. I'm like, "That's awesome." Told Matt, he's all excited. I'm like, "He's more excited than me." I'm like, "Just calm down." He's like, "I'm just so happy for you." I'm like, "Thank you." Um, this heat has been affecting my head. What about you guys? Because, oh my God. Like, anytime I'm driving, if it's like too hot, like, like I said, it's been scorchers this whole week. So when I'm driving, I mean, it just seems more energy and gas efficient to open up the windows to get the air. And instead of turning on the air conditioning, and I think I need to actually put some antifreeze in my car. But it's like I'll be driving and then I'll get like this weird little pain like right here behind my head, and it's like, "Ow, that hurts me. Why are you doing that? Can you stop?" That's great. Thank you so much. And we've been watching this thing on YouTube. It's a series called How It's Made. There's a lot of things that are like really interesting on there. They're like they show like how like condoms are made and how like apple juice is made and like all sorts of stuff. And pretty much balloons and condoms are made the same way. I was like, "That's funny." I mean, I think the material is different or slightly different, but you know, it's still pretty much mass produced the same way. That's funny. Yeah, my hair was a little bit more dry up here. I'm starting to get that little pain in my head, like right here. Oh, it's like right this little area right here. Get a little pain. Ugh, that's too much. And it's good about the biddle butter. I mean, the reason why I haven't used that much is because you don't need that much. See, that's kind of what I was going for with my bees butter. You don't need a little bit goes a long way. Because if you do too much, then yeah, you're gonna be just greasy and oily, and that's just not gonna be good for anyone involved. So just go small or start small. I mean, it all also depends on like your hair length, your hair porosity, hair texture, all that good stuff. But I mean, other than my butter, the Biddle butter is my favorite of all the butters I've tried so far. I'm gonna try as much as possible to get my afro to like pop in the back, because somehow I always get it to pop on the sides but not in the back, and then it's like, it looks like it's way down. So that's not, I wouldn't say that's a true afro. Ooh, see, this is the problem when people like braid my hair because I'm tender-headed. They like braid my hair like up in the, or my scalp up in the braid. You see how it just comes up like and it's like, ow, you're hurting me. Can you not? Can you stop touching me? Thank you. Thank you. Just really focus on my ends since they're so dry, or it's so dry here. I haven't lost that much hair during the, shedding and combing process here, so that's good. You see how it's like, it started to like shrink up on this side. How funny. All right, last section. Yeehaw. Ooh. And I got 3 more plants. Shh, don't tell Matt. I love plants, man. I love my plants. I'll show you guys my plants. Well, at least one of them. I got one that's like right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. And then I got that little plant and that little succulent, and I got me a spruce. It was just like, I don't know. Plants make me happy. Oh, I'm so sorry, kitty. I didn't realize you were on there. I just kicked my cat. I didn't realize he was under me. And his tail like rubbed up against me, and I kicked him, and he's like, Rank. No, Bo. No. Off. Mama sorry, she didn't mean to kick you. Come here, Bobo. He's all sad. He's all hiding. Oh, my poor baby. He's like, no, F you. You kicked me. I didn't know you were there. It was an accident. All right. Little tiny pieces of hair falling all over the place. All right, so far, this is how much hair I've lost. So that's good. All right, time to untwist. Apparently my hair must have fallen out at some point or gotten shorter or something at the front right here because it's not super long. I don't know. Maybe it's from Kitty. I don't know. But that's sadness. Are you mad at mommy? I think he's not going to come over here. I think he's mad at me. My poor kitty. It's like, fuck you. You kicked me. I don't trust you. You might kick me again. Alright, other side. Let's get this untwisted and combed out. I think he's mad. He's like, I don't trust you. I love you, Mom, but you kicked me. You care. Hater. Kick me. Yeah, he left me. No. I'm sad now. I didn't mean to kick my baby. I wasn't expecting him to be under there. Alright. right, people. All right, so see how big this fro is. If I get it in the back properly, I think it's taken me about 40 minutes to pick this out. All right, so I think I have it poofed out as much as I can in the back. All right, so I'm gonna do a little 360. All right, so y'all let me know how it looks. All right. What do you think? All right. One thing I do like is that it covers my ears. My hair is long enough that it covers my ears now. And when it dries, it's going to be like a lot more shrunken in. Right. If there were bugs in my hair, like if a bug like flew in my hair, I would never know. That's the only problem with having an afro. Is that if something is crawling around in your hair, you wouldn't know it unless it actually touched your scalp, and then you're like, ah, shit, and then you're like looking for it. Anyway, all right, so yeah, I didn't lose that much hair, so that's good. And the smart butter, not more, the middle butter, I'm just going to rub it in because I do love the smell, I really do. So there is that. There is that. So get you some. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you don't miss any more of my content. And, oh, where are my glasses? You guys stay safe and beautified out there. Get vaccinated if you can. And I will catch you in the next one.